Welcome to the Dream Journey channel. As promised, we are back with another video. We are going to introduce you to mentors, dreamers and places. Today we have an amazing story of a mentor who started teaching after working for a decade in a corporate sector. He is Mr. Jafar. Let's see what story he has. So hi Mr. Jafar. So you are into teaching, and could you explain what are you doing now?
Hello, hi, my name is Mohammed Jafar and I am from Bangalore. And first I would like to congratulate Dream Genie for doing such a wonderful job of what you're all doing.
Thank you.
And thank you for having me on the show and giving me a platform wherein I can talk, and to an extent maybe I am being a part and I'm associated with Dream Genie, so I'm really honored to be a part. Thank you.
So you are doing a noble profession, so it's a duty to cover you, to be honest.
Thank you, my pleasure.
So what are you doing now? Where are you teaching? What are your subjects? I wanted to understand.
Okay, right now I'm teaching with Indian Academy Degree College. Now I've been teaching degree students, and I also work for evening college. I used to work for an evening college wherein I again taught degree students there. So far has been a real great experience. I've been teaching English. English is my specialization, so I've been teaching. We have different Englishes, and these days degree students have general English and add English and optional English. Optional English basically talks about literature.
Yep.
So my main focus is teaching English literature. So that's what I've been doing for first, second and final year students.
Oh wow. And we were discussing, so you were working in corporate sector.
Yes.
And what were you doing there?
Corporate has been a decade of experience for me. I mean, definitely that whatever I am today here, that is definitely because of the corporate experience that I've got, because that's how I believe every experience that you have in life is for in a way contributing to you who you are as a person. So I did start my journey with corporate in the year 2008. I was working for Kirloskar company which is located in Hebbal. Maybe now I don't think so it's there.
They have a project.
Yes. I was working for Kirloskar. I was working for Quest. I wasn't a normal associate. I was a normal associate. Back then MNC was just blooming industry. So where it really amazed a lot of people. And I also, the recent job that I took up was HSBC. I was working for HSBC.
Now you're teaching.
Yes.
So that shift would have been really difficult.
Indeed, I wouldn't call it a very difficult choice, because I was someone, maybe, I don't know, I mean, I was someone who loved teaching from a very beginning. I mean, I just loved teaching, and maybe, I don't know, the chalk always attracted me.
Okay. Did you have a mentor who helped you into teaching?
No, the friends that I am, again, it also maybe depends on the kind of friends. Yes.
So will you call your friends a mentor also?
Yes, of course.
Are you mentor to your friends also?
Absolutely.
Look for mentors in your friends also.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And also maybe
other. Post a picture of sir and his friends.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Adding on to what you just said, maybe for the kind of friends circle also who you are with also plays a huge role to who you become as a person.
Oh yes.
Maybe yeah.
I read it somewhere. And an intelligent man is the one who chooses a wise company.
Absolutely, yeah. And also there's a saying, you tell me who you are. I mean, tell me who your friends are, then we will tell you who you are.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Spending some time with teacher, you get to learn so many things.
I believe one suggestion, or even you can call it as one thing as a teacher, I always tell my students, even in my classes, is do something which makes you happy at the end of the day.
All right. So with your experience, I want you to tell to our viewers that what is the process one should choose to get into a certain graduation education before getting into profession, what is the process? Any profession. So let it be MBA in finance, or it can be acting, it can be dancer, or whatever. So what is the process they should follow as a teacher? What do you suggest? What have you followed, and what do you think they should follow?
What I would tell the students is, once they complete their 10th and once they complete their +2, they need to be very clear. They need to speak to their family, or they need to speak to their parents, or they need to speak to their friends, or maybe whoever is guiding them. And one suggestion for parents is, they should not do anything what they have done. That's the whole idea. These days parents, what they believe is, what they haven't done, they want that to their children to do. Comparing, or they believe, okay, I wasn't a singer, maybe I want my child to become a singer. Everyone has a different aptitude. Maybe if as a parent I might want to become a dancer, maybe I wouldn't want to enforce that on my child. Right. So when a child is coming to a parent or to anyone to know what she has to do, they should check as to what a child actually is interested in. Whether if it's interested in history, or whether she's interested in science, or whether she's interested in commerce. Now they have a lot of options available. So maybe depending on that, they choose their +2, and to be very honest,
how do they figure it out? How they are good? Like, is there a process?
There is,
or it is completely by observation?
First observation, Adil, complete observation. They need to keep a tab. Parents need to keep a tab and as to what a child is good at. Easily a parent will get to know. Whether she's enjoying, which subject she's enjoying. Maybe sometimes a child may enjoy English more than the math. Maybe just because parents want him to become an engineer, should not force the child to become an engineer, because when he knows that he's not good at math, I don't think so he will be wonderful in his even in his career.
Yeah.
He will just be an engineer maybe, but then not good at his profession.
Absolutely. So, teaching. Like, if somebody wants to be teacher, what advice do you have?
This teaching is an inbuilt process, Adil. Someone who wants to become a teacher, maybe I who have become a teacher, they know the feeling. It's completely filled with love and compassion. For me, teaching is an emotion. Okay. Wherein I believe a teacher,
What's the best part being a teacher?
Students are the best part. Nothing can get away from that, wherein you meet a lot of students, different mindsets. Some people, we have children who are very sensitive. We have children who are very arrogant. We have children, who don't listen to you. That's because of their age. So I believe, students are the best part of teaching. It's a cordial understanding and a cordial relationship. Without a teacher, there is no student. Without a student, there is no teacher. It's a two-way process.
Of course. So I feel, you can correct me and you can tell me the real scenario. We had that mentor and disciple in the Gurukul method.
Yes.
During the Vedic era. So that should come back, or is it happening now? Are people looking into those lines?
It is happening, Adil. Okay. It is happening, just that we need to change the way we are thinking.
We, in the sense that institutes,
teachers, or even the organization. That's exactly what I said. We cannot be a very strict teacher, and when we say, in a Gurukul method, they really completely follow rules and regulations and norms and things like that. But then, don't you think, students are still listening to you? Don't you think students are? But then the way we are functioning has changed. For the kind of, we have evolved. We've completely evolved from where we are to where we are today. That the process has changed. Maybe it is still it does exist and it is still there. Maybe it's just the way we need to know how to tackle between our.
We, in the sense, teachers.
Teachers. I believe teachers should know this.
Not the institution level or the schools people who run the school.
Yes, even they are also. When I say we as an organization, a teaching organization.
People who are into teaching business.
Yes.
people who are actually teaching, people who are supporting teachers, everybody.
Everyone has to. They have to. Having said that, I'm not telling they are not.
Okay.
There are a large part of teachers where they are doing it.
Okay.
And for people who have not been doing this, I believe we need to change our way of teaching as
I
well.
should thank Mr. Praveen for introducing you to us.
Yes.
And thank you, Mr. Praveen.
You're welcome.
And thank you that you respect teachers and you connected us for such an amazing person.
It's all my pleasure, at least through this I just got one way wherein through to the media, right, I can let one of my best teacher, because he's my best friend as well as the guide, right, and it's always good to have friends like this who always motivates you, right, so I'm really glad that I have.
He's just being nice. I would just say he's just being nice to me. I
Wow.
mean, it's a two-way process, I believe.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Great.
Thank you so much, Jafar sir, for taking out time, and God bless you, and best of luck for what you're doing.
Thank you, Adil. I mean, thank you. I'm sorry. Maybe I've kept you waiting for a long time. Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
That you've been here. Like I said, best of luck for your company, and you've all been doing a great job. Like I said,
Thank you.
And best of luck in everything that you do.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Learn, unlearn, relearn. Let's make this world a better place.